Well, the Orioles have had a lot of fun moments graduating prospects to the big leagues. The Angels will have one tonight. Their top prospect, Christian Moore, makes his major league debut.
You know what? There's a lot of buzz around this young man, and rightfully so.
Had to dodge some raindrops here in Baltimore over the last hour, but it's good enough to play baseball right now at Oriole Park. I think Charlie Morton remembers being 21.
Man, I remember pitching against Charlie Morton 12 years ago, and he's still doing it at a high level.
And there's a walk for Zach Neto. He hasn't had one of those in a while, but he gets one here to lead off the ball game.
So here is Nolan Kochanowicz. He's been swinging a hot bat. He's hitting .284, lefty batter.
Line to the right side and through a base hit for Kochanowicz. Neto takes second base, and those two Angels at the top of the order that have been table sitters and really leaders for this ball club of late offensively are on first and second to start this game with Mike Trout coming up. And there's the curve to strike out Trout.
Excellent sequencing. Mike Trout was looking out over the plate. They realized that, and that's why they threw two sinkers in, a waste pitch to change his eye level, and went right back to tunnel that breaking ball. Same spot they got the two strikes on, and Mike Trout felt like, hey, man, I'm the Hall of Famer. That ball's off for me.
2 on now with 1 out. The batter will be Jorge Soler. And strike 3 again with the curve. So Charlie Morton has roared back after the first 2 Angels reached strikeouts of Trout and Soler. With 2 out, here is Logan O'Hoppe, the Angels catcher. And a swing and a miss, strike 3. Charlie Morton, after allowing the first 2 to reach, strikes out 3 in a row. And the Angels come up empty in the top of the first. Jack Kochanowicz, the starter for the Angels tonight.
Kochanowicz has to rely on that power sinker to be able to keep the ball on the ground.
As Holiday hits this one sharply, but right at Christian Moore, his first chance in the major leagues, and one very young second baseman retires another. 1 out, here's Adley Rutschman. He's the designated hitter today. And he chops this one to Christian Moore. So the young man is active early in his big league debut. 2 for 2. 2 out, nobody on for Gunnar Henderson. He hits that ball sharply to the left side, but it's Luis Rengifo with the stab at it, and a quick throw to retire Henderson to end the first. 2 up, 2 down, and the batter will be Luis Rengifo. Rengifo pops one up, shallow left. Urias goes to get it. Coming in for it is Carlson. Henderson out of nowhere is there, and I think Carlson's the one who ended up with it. But it is a base hit for Luis Rengifo. Well, Henderson slid by, thought maybe he had it, but it fell in. And Luis Rengifo finds the perfect spot just out of the reach of Henderson, who came flying out of nowhere. So Rengifo plops one in, and now he's on base to bring up Christian Moore in his first major league at bat. It's a fastball and swung on and missed for strike 3. So Charlie Morton has found the strikeouts so far tonight.
Ryan O'Hearn's going to start the inning off against Jack Kochanowicz. The righty throws, and that is crushed high and deep at the right field. Soler will watch this one sail a long way as O'Hearn makes it to the flag court. Quickly a 1-0 Orioles lead on the 10th dinger of the year by Ryan O'Hearn. Now he got all of that one 405 feet, and given some of the struggles O'Hearn has had recently, I'm sure that feels great.
It absolutely does, and he took out a lot of frustration on the finish of that swing too, knowing that he got all of it. Turned around, basically winked at his teammates, discarded the lumber, and then started the try.
7th strikeout for Morton. Here's Trout with 2 outs. He lines one toward the right center field. That one's headed for the gap. It's down for a base hit. Laureano cuts it off. Trout not going to test that on. But it is a base hit for Trout with 2 outs here in the 3rd.
So the batter will be Jorge Soler. He took a called 3rd strike back in the 1st inning tonight.
Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Charlie Morton, who has put it in cruise control.
Back-to-back singles occur from O'Hoppe and Adele. That's Lamont Wade with runners on 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Wade and a miss for strike 3. So Wade has struck out his first 2 at-bats as an Angel. And for Morton, his 9th strikeout.
Runners on at 1st and 2nd. 1 down in the frame. Luis Rengifo on the left side.
It's this ball on the ground to 1st. O'Hearn has it, throws to 2nd for 1. They will not make the return throw to 1st with Morton covering. Henderson thought better just to put it in his pocket. So 2 outs. O'Hoppe goes to 3rd base, and it'll be Christian Moore in his major league debut with a chance to tie this game. Rengifo is running, and a ground ball to the left side is handled by Urias. His throw across gets Moore, and that ends the inning. The Angels squander another chance. Charlie Morton keeps them off the board again. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Adley Rutschman, the DH tonight. It's a little tapper in a perfect spot. He couldn't have rolled it in a better one. It's an infield hit for Rutschman. The Orioles have their leadoff man on. It's their 2nd hit against Kochanowicz. And here's Gunnar Henderson. Ground ball in there on cue is a double play chance. Moore to Neto to Kochanowicz. Those are words Angel fans are hoping to hear a lot of as the double play gets turned 4-6-3. And it's an official game after the top of the 5th inning if the Orioles have the lead, and the grounds crew is stationed by the tarp as we speak. The rain should be arriving probably in the next 20 or 30 minutes, maybe sooner, as O'Hearn lifts one toward left center field. It's Lamont Wade over there in left to make the catch and end the inning.
This is an official game now, with the reports that there could be some more wet weather approaching. Ramon Laureano is the batter. He's grounded out his only time up.
Fly ball to deep left. Back for it is Wade out near the wall, and is gone. A home run. Ramon Laureano got just enough to hit it off to that deeper part of the wall in left field here at Camden Yards, and the Orioles have a 2-0 lead.
I've seen this do this a lot in an Oakland A's uniform and now the Sacramento A's, but he's able to show some pull-side power, Wayne, and everybody seems to love and rave about him. He comes to play every single day, no matter what.
And now the rain is starting to come down, and fans are making their way through the aisles for cover.
Right now, these raindrops look a little bit heavy, and it's enough to start getting these fans to move up.
The base hit for Urias. So it's a 1-out single. Only 3 hits. Made that 4 hits now for the Orioles. 2 in this inning.
They might need to put this tarp on. This rain is starting to look really heavy right now.
There it comes. It's tarp time.
Yeah, it's definitely tarp time. 2 pitches ago, I kind of looked at it and I saw the crowds. They stopped watching the baseball game and they started sprinting up for cover. And I'm like, okay, that's when I know when the Baltimore faithful start to run out of the rain. This ain't no Ravens game. This rain is coming down.
Well, we don't know either if this game will even resume. It's supposed to be pretty heavy rain here tonight for the next couple of hours, so we'll see. And here at Camden Yards, we are expecting to have baseball in the next few minutes, where the Orioles and Angels are hoping to finish this game. It's 2-0 Baltimore right now in the bottom of the 5th inning. The Orioles have a runner on first with 1 out as the Angels take the field before the bottom of the 5th inning. They'll have a new pitcher. Connor Brogdon is expected to take the mound here for the Halos. It's Dylan Carlson that will be the first batter after this restart. Carlson chopping one to the right side. Kochanowicz looking to second base, and a wild throw allows Urias to reach. Now runners on first and second, and the catcher Maverick Hanley will be the batter. And now Hanley with a fly ball to left. This is deep. It's Wade out near that wall, and he makes the catch in front of the fence.
At the plate now is Holiday.
Holiday rolls one over to the right side. Christian Moore has it, and that ends the inning. Base hit to lead off the 6th for Jorge Soler against Yennier Cano, the new pitcher for the Orioles. The Angels have their leadoff man on.
Oh, Hoppy's 1 for 2 in this game.
Chopper here right to Urias, over to second for 1. Throw the first 2, a double play. Joe Adell is the batter here with 2 out and nobody on. Joe Adell loops one to right center field. Mullins has to back off, and it's a base hit. Well, let's see if late night Lamont can live up to his nickname. It's almost 11 o'clock here in Baltimore. Yennier Cano gets the strikeout to end the inning. This will lead off walk from Brock Berg, puts Rutschman on base to begin the bottom of the 6th inning, and now Gunnar Henderson will stand in. Lines this one to center for a base hit. Rutschman will hold at second base, and the Orioles trying to get something cooking here in the 6th. And runners on first and second with nobody out. So now it's Ryan O'Hearn. Cue shot over the mound towards second. Neto looking for the double play, and he gets it, stepping on second and throwing to first to get 2.
Did I not tell you, Wayne, he's a star? He's a star in the making. For him not to panic, he understood the assignment. That's a big league play that not many guys can do.
Now the Angels would elect to just walk Laureano. Ball 4. As you heard from Adam Hammery, it's ball 4, the 3rd walk of the inning.
See if Ron Washington makes a move right now with bases loaded.
Looks like he will. Ron Washington doesn't want to see this one get away. We've come to a big moment in this game, and Hunter Strickland, who's been very good since returning to the Angels, is looking to retire Ramon Urias with an Oriole at every base. And Urias, it's a ground ball to short. Neto's got it, flipped to second, and the Angels get out of the inning without any more damage. He's here is Felix Bautista, the mountain on the mound for Baltimore in the top of the 9th. Logan O'Hoppe leads off.
Lamont Wade Jr., who's gone 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts, will be the next batter.
And that's it for strike 3. The Baltimore Orioles pitch just their 2nd shutout of the year. A couple of solo homers is all they needed, and they beat the Angels tonight 2-0.
Well, the Orioles pitching staff won the matchup tonight, Wayne. They shut down the Halos when they needed to. They made pitches when they needed to.